Lion's Den.
Welcome back into the Lion's Den for our chat with RSL head coach Jeff Cassar. And a big week for you guys last week, win over LA in the Open Cup quarterfinals, and then a convincing win over Houston. How is your feeling about where this team is right now?
Well, I think we're coming together as a group right now, and that's why we're having the success that we are, is because everyone's chipping in, everyone's doing their part. And we're going to have that moving forward to continue this success.
The forward group really seems to be coming together and looking a lot like the 4-3-3 formation that you guys talked about in preseason.
Well, I think they're doing a good job, knowing their roles both offensively and defensively. Guys are getting a hair sharper, more fit, which is helping them out when they're attacking. Because a lot of times when you use a lot of energy to defend, sometimes you don't have as much going forward. So now that their fitness is getting up to where it needs to be, everyone's chipping in again. There's multiple players that are scoring, not just relying on the forwards, and we're able to have some different combinations of forwards. Whether it's Devin up top or on the side, or Jaime up top or on the side, or Olmes on either side, and Jordan Allen and Bofo are helping us out when we need it to. So I'm really pleased with how things are going, and what's even more exciting is it's going to get better.
I was going to talk to you about the forwards. It seems there's more fluidity among the positions and the roles and within a game. How do the players decide when to flip sides or move someone else to the point, or how does that come about within a game?
With a lot of the pattern work, you end up in a different spot than you started. And it's also trusting that when you end up in a different spot and someone else ends up in your spot, that you're comfortable like that and you can finish playing in a different look. And I really like the way that they're moving. They look like they're having fun. They look like they're wanting to get on the ball and be dynamic. And when they're having fun and creating chances, they're gonna be hungry to score goals.
In the last couple of weeks, we've learned that Nick Raimondo and Tony Beltran will go to the All-Star game next week. Also, that Justin Glad and Jordan Allen got named to the Chipotle homegrown game. I know Jordan's gonna stay out of that game because of injury. But what does that say about this group, that you're getting so many kind of mid-season accolades like that?
It's a credit to the players. I mean, they're the ones that are deserving of it. Tony has just been, as solid as they come for many years now. And it's great that he's being rewarded to play in the All-Star game against a fantastic team like Tottenham. But Nicky's been, solid, doing it with a club and country. You like that one? But he's always deserving. And then, with our young players, they've taken notice of these guys already starting in the academy. And now they're getting their opportunities in Major League Soccer, and it's great. It's great that Landon's seeing what these players are doing, both contributing and doing well, not just being out on the field, but doing very well for their team. And again, I think we have many more deserving players, but understand that it's always a tough decision for the coach to make to fill the roster.
Friday night, you got Kansas City in town, and their only loss over the last 11 games in league was in this building. What kind of things do you expect from them? How do you expect that game to be different than it was a couple months ago?
I think it's going to be chippy. I think it's going to be two teams that have been playing a lot of games lately. They're very familiar with each other. They had a game on Tuesday, so maybe they have a little bit tired legs, and that's something that we're going to want to jump all over. Make sure we get out on the front foot, come out aggressive, score the first goal, and see how they react, and get ourselves really back in that playoff picture race.
You'll play them again in 2 weeks in the Open Cup semifinal. Does that change the way you approach this game at all, knowing that you're going to see them again in 2 weeks?
Not really. We got to tackle this game before we, concentrate on that game. But at the end of the day, we need 3 points, and that's going to be our main goal. Our only goal is to apply pressure, make them feel tired here, and get the result.
Awesome. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks for your facial hair. Lion's Den.